Jamell Maurice Demons, better known by his stage name YNW Melly, emerged as a rising star in the American rap scene during the late 2010s. Born on May 1, 1999, in Gifford, Florida, Melly grew up in an impoverished environment that shaped much of his lyrical content and personal journey. Raised primarily by his single mother, Jamell Demons King, in a community fraught with violence and economic hardship, Melly's early life was a microcosm of the struggles faced by many young black men in underprivileged neighborhoods. Despite these challenges, Melly found an outlet in music from a young age. He began writing and recording songs in his early teens, inspired by artists like Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, and Lil Wayne. His talent became evident as he blended melodies with raw, emotive lyrics that detailed his personal struggles, relationships, and encounters with the criminal justice system. In 2017, Melly adopted the moniker YNW, which stands for Young Nigga World or Young New Wave, depending on interpretation. The collective included his close friends Anthony, YNW Sockchaser Williams, Christopher, YNW Juvie Thomas Jr., and Courtland, YNW Bortland Henry. The group's chemistry propelled Melly to release tracks like Murder on My Mind and Slang That Iron, which captured widespread attention for their haunting narratives and melodic hooks. Melly's breakthrough came with the release of IMU in 2018, followed by We All Shine in 2019, which featured a collaboration with Kanye West on the track Mixed Personalities. At just 19 years old, Melly had carved a promising path in hip-hop, with fans captivated by his duality as both a melodic crooner and a vivid storyteller. However, his meteoric rise was soon overshadowed by the actions and circumstances that would lead to his incarceration. The conditions that cost his career. YNW Melly's career took a dramatic turn in February 2019 when he was arrested and charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. Authorities alleged that Melly, along with YNW Bortland, conspired to unalive his 2 childhood friends and fellow YNW members, Anthony Williams and Christopher Thomas Jr., in October 2018. Prosecutors argued that the shootings were premeditated and staged to appear as a drive-by. Ballistics and forensic evidence reportedly supported these claims, painting a damning picture against the young rapper. Melly maintained his innocence, but the allegations, coupled with his music's violent themes, led to intense scrutiny. Songs like Murder on My Mind were dissected for potential confessions or insights into his mindset, a controversial practice that blurs the lines between art and reality. While Melly's supporters argued that his lyrics were fictional and reflective of broader societal issues, prosecutors sought to use them as evidence of intent. This case reignited debates about whether rap lyrics should be admissible in court and highlighted systemic biases in the treatment of black artists. Compounding his legal troubles were allegations of gang affiliations and prior run-ins with the law. These issues created a narrative that prosecutors used to portray Melly as a dangerous individual. Though he continued to release music from jail, such as the album Melly vs. Melvin in 2019, his career momentum stalled. The court's decision to pursue the death penalty further heightened the stakes, leaving his future uncertain. Melly's incarceration also brought challenges beyond his legal battle. Reports of deteriorating mental health and struggles to access proper medical care emerged, shedding light on the harsh realities of being a high-profile inmate. Despite his circumstances, Melly remained active on social media through his management team, expressing optimism about his release and maintaining a connection with fans. However, the shadow of the trial and its implications loomed large. The future of YNW Melly. The future of YNW Melly is contingent on several factors, including the outcome of his legal proceedings, the public's perception of him, and his ability to adapt to a rapidly evolving music industry. While his situation is precarious, there are 3 key scenarios to consider: acquittal, prolonged incarceration, or a mitigated sentence. Each scenario carries its own implications for Melly's career and legacy. If Melly is acquitted or receives a reduced sentence, it could mark a pivotal comeback in his career. Hip-hop culture often embraces narratives of redemption and resilience, and Melly's story could resonate with fans and industry peers alike. Artists like Tupac Shakur and Meek Mill have demonstrated the potential for reinvention and success after legal troubles, leveraging their experiences to create compelling art and inspire change. Melly's musical talent remains undeniable, and his fan base has proven loyal despite his absence. Songs like Suicidal, which peaked at number 20 on the Billboard Hot 100, showcase his ability to create chart-topping hits. A return to freedom would allow him to collaborate with other artists, tour, and rebuild his brand. Additionally, he could use his platform to address issues such as systemic racism, prison reform, and mental health, aligning himself with broader social movements and reshaping his public image. However, an acquittal would not guarantee an unblemished reputation. Public opinion is often polarized in high-profile cases, and Melly's association with violent imagery may deter certain audiences or brands. His ability to navigate these challenges and demonstrate personal growth will be critical to sustaining his career. Should Melly face a lengthy prison sentence, his career prospects would be significantly limited. While he could continue to release music from prison, as other artists like Gucci Mane and Max B have done, his ability to engage with fans and adapt to industry trends would be hindered. The music landscape is highly competitive, and extended absences often lead to diminished relevance. Melly's team would need to work strategically to maintain his presence in the public consciousness. Yet, prolonged incarceration poses risks beyond professional stagnation. It could exacerbate existing mental health challenges, strain personal relationships, and limit his access to resources needed for artistic growth. A mitigated sentence, such as a reduced charge or plea deal, would place Melly in a complex middle ground. While he would still face the consequences of his actions, a finite prison term would allow him to plan for a future in music. This scenario could provide an opportunity for reflection and transformation, enabling Melly to emerge as a more mature and focused artist. The challenge in this scenario would be balancing accountability with redemption. Melly would need to address the circumstances of his case candidly, demonstrating remorse and a commitment to positive change. This approach could resonate with fans and critics alike, paving the way for a more nuanced public image. YNW Melly's case is emblematic of larger issues within the music industry and society. His rise and fall highlight the interplay between art, environment, and systemic inequities. As debates continue about the use of rap lyrics in court, Melly's situation serves as a cautionary tale about the blurred lines between artistic expression and real-life consequences. The future of YNW Melly remains uncertain, shaped by the convergence of legal, personal, and societal factors. He has been in jail for now going 6 years. Reports say that for years jail staff have prohibited Melly from meeting with his attorneys, making a phone call, and he's not allowed visits with family. He is on administrative segregation within the jail because placement in general population poses a threat to the inmate and staff at large. Whether he regains his freedom or spends years behind bars, his story will continue to evoke strong reactions and fuel discussions about justice, artistry, and redemption. Melly's ability to adapt, grow, and connect with his audience will determine whether he emerges from this chapter as a cautionary tale or a symbol of resilience. Regardless of the outcome, his impact on the music industry and the broader cultural conversation is undeniable, ensuring that his legacy, for better or worse, will be remembered.